Hey y'all, it's Coco. I'm 50 plus one. How are you? Hi. So I was just thinking in my mind and I felt led to make a video. So here we are. It's October 31st, like I mentioned, and I was just thinking about Halloween. I was thinking about how I have never, well, I won't say never, but most of my life I have not celebrated Halloween. I think I went one time with my friend and her kids, my god kids, to trick-or-treat. My relationship certainly hadn't matured the way that it has now with God. I grew up not celebrating Halloween. As most of you know, I grew up a Jehovah's Witness, and they don't celebrate any holidays, birthdays, none of that. The only thing they celebrate is weddings and anniversaries. So, I was just thinking, and then so as a child, I think I snuck and went trick-or-treating once or twice, snuck. And I think I put a sheet up, something ridiculous. And then I think I went to a Halloween party one time in my 20s. So minimum activity, celebration of the day. And then just now I was thinking about I love traffic on Fridays. It's always so much better than the other days. I'm so excited about that. I'm so grateful. So I was just thinking about the people who do celebrate Halloween that are believers. Now, I have a ladies group, which is Grace Walk on GroupMe, ladies. So if you're interested in a women's group that supports one another, many of them have never met, join us, send an invite. I'm Chanel. I would be the one approving you. You would need to put that out. You were invited by me or off of YouTube. Grace Walk channel. So, because I want to protect the people that are in the group. So, I was thinking about the people who are Christians who celebrate Halloween and give out candy. And many people will say, well, it's for the kids. And so just now, and I follow a couple that I've been following for years, Destiny and Brandon on YouTube, love them down. And she was talking about putting some candy out, for the kids, but that she really does not like the holiday. So I was just thinking about that, and we have moved, as many of you also know. And so we live in a beautiful neighborhood, and I'm so grateful. And I know we have uplighting on the house. I know that kids are going to be coming by. We're going to try to turn that off. And my husband's indifferent about giving out candy. I don't think that he's very as serious as I am about certain things, just because of my stance, how I grew up, all the things, right? So when I was just thinking just now, I was wondering, because sometimes it's the thing that God tells you can't do. Me. Like, I wanted a tattoo of butterflies because God shows me butterflies and He shows me transition and things like that, and I think butterflies are beautiful. So I was going to get a butterfly tattoo, and I felt like He was like, no, you can get another one, but not that one. Okay, so that was for me. So sometimes things are just for me. So with Halloween, I don't know if it's just me that doesn't do it, because I don't want to be affiliated with it, and I don't want to support it, and I don't think that it's of God, and I think that it has a demonic origin, things like that. And so I was just wondering how you feel about that, how you navigate that space, what your thoughts are, because I feel like people rationalize it by not saying anybody's right or wrong, not saying that. But I feel like people rationalize it by saying, well, it's for the kids. Just like Christmas being so pagan and so commercial, and it's not even, I don't believe, on Jesus' birthday and things like that. So do you guys do what you feel like is good for the kids, even if you don't feel like it's right? What example is that setting? Is right and wrong, or do we do things just because of the kids? Like, how does that work? I was just wondering about that. So I just thought I would ask you guys what your thoughts were and how you feel about it and how you navigate it. And because I want to be consistent. I want God to be pleased. I don't want to be I don't know if it's a thing over churchy, right? I don't want to over spiritualize things, but I want to do enough, and oftentimes more than enough. So I just wanted to pose that question to you to see how you feel about Halloween. If you give out candy anyway, if you feel like that's right or wrong, if because it's kids it's okay to you, like what does that look like in your household and in your mind and in your heart, and most importantly with your relationship with God? So I wanted to ask that question just to get some clarity and some understanding, and you know y'all are my people. So CK and y'all, let me know what your thoughts are. Also, if you feel like the content that I make is helpful, useful, beneficial, please share it. You know, pray about sharing it, because of course God's will, may God's will be done. But I rarely even say that. So you have not because you ask not. And I want the channel to grow, and I want people to feel seen and heard and loved and cared for, and like they matter and all of the things. And I feel like this is a great space for those thoughts and feelings. How are you doing? What are your plans for the weekend? What are you doing to fill your cup so that you can pour into others from your overflow and not what you need to sustain yourself? I got up this morning and got on the treadmill, well, the walking pad, and I feel good about it, but this morning I did not want to. Like, that bed was warm and cozy, and my man was right there, and I was like, So I stayed in bed about 5 more minutes, but I'm so grateful every single time that I make the choice to do what I know that I prayed for and what I know is right. This is week 3 for me of AM working out, but I've prayed about it for years, maybe a year, maybe some months, a long time. And I'm finally being consistent with keeping my word to myself with the whole weighted vest challenge, which is amazing. I see my body changing and recompositioning. Like, my body's changing, and so that's great. I have not got on the scale. I'm paying attention to the non-scale victories. I went yesterday to the store and bought some clothes for the change of season, because I've been a remote employee for a very long time. So because I'm going into the office during the colder seasons, I need to get some clothes that are appropriate for that. And my clothes fit different. But this is from consistency. This is from choosing to move my body. It's from being mindful of what I'm eating. I'm not even counting calories right now, but I am mindful of what I'm taking in, what I'm consuming. Clock it. So I'm so excited to see those results, and I'm not going to be married to a scale. Like, I'm not going to be like, is it 1 pound up, 1 pound down? Oh my goodness. Did I drink too much water? Did I weigh myself at the right time? Did I go to the bathroom yet? All the things? No. I am concerned about health and wellness. Be aesthetic to myself, because ain't nothing wrong with that. And aging gracefully and being strong and being fit. So join me. I think I'm on day like 28 of my 30-day challenge, but this is me literally creating a habit. And I plan to do one hour walk for the rest of my life. And I'll do one rest day a week. Excuse me. And I will up the weight at 30 days. I'm going to up my weight. The weight of vest, I'm doing, I think, 16 pounds. I'm going to go up to 20. And I don't know why I just popped my teeth. And I'm so excited and proud of myself. If you don't celebrate you, who will? Like, if you don't say good job, Chanel, Coco, whatever you want to call it, then who will? So, I want you to have a happy Friday. Drop in the comments what you're doing. Excuse me. To love on yourself, to care for yourself, to age gracefully. And ladies and gentlemen, start early. Like, start early if you can. But if you don't, just start. Have a nice day on purpose. And I'll talk to y'all later.